Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and the Haunting event is set to begin in 1 day's time. I'm actually pretty excited about this because the Haunting is basically the only remnant that we have left of the old school Call of Duty events like Days of Summer, Shamrock and Awe, and Halloween Scream. Last year we had the Haunting of Verdansk, which in my opinion was actually pretty cool, and this year the event has grown to be more than just about Warzone, which is great for multiplayer fans. So the event itself, like I mentioned, begins tomorrow on October 19th across Warzone, as well as Black Ops Cold War multiplayer. On the multiplayer side of things, we're going to see a Halloween update to Nuketown. This is going to be basically like the holiday Nuketown map. It's going to be set at night, but instead of Christmas decorations, we're going to have Halloween decorations. And we're also going to have prop hunt on this map, which means we're going to be hiding as, like, you know, black cats, bats, skeletons, pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, things like that, right? It's basically going to be Halloween prop hunt on Nuketown, so that's good for people that like prop hunt. Infected is going to be returning, which is good news for pretty much everybody, and we also have a new game mode called Scream Deathmatch. Now, at first, I'm like, what in the world is Scream Deathmatch? I mean, you can look at the thumbnail here, but that doesn't really tell you too much about what the game mode is. Well, thankfully, over on the official Call of Duty blog post, link to that down there in the description, we get a full list of details for this game mode. So here it says, and I quote, "In this brand new mode, 2 operators will become Ghostface," that's the Scream guy, "with a single mission: find and eliminate all survivors. The survivors will have no weapons, so it's best to find a cozy hiding spot and try to survive the mayhem. Throughout the match, screams of these survivors will give away their position as the killers close in on their locations. The end game is like any good horror movie. The killers slash up every survivor, or a final brave soul rises above to defeat the evildoers." So basically, it's going to be like a team deathmatch version of Slasher from Modern Warfare Remastered, but also on top of that, they're going to add in like the whistling mechanic, I guess, from Prop Hunt. So, I mean, that's going to be interesting, I guess. I don't know how much I like the idea of 2 killers running around on these relatively small maps, but we'll have to wait and see how things are going to play out. I thought that Slasher / Michael Myers was a really fun game mode back in Modern Warfare Remastered, so I'll definitely give this Scream Deathmatch game mode a try, but it doesn't sound as good as Slasher on paper, but again, we'll wait and see how things are going to play out. Care packages are going to be updated. There's not too much information on this. They're now called scare packages, and it's regarded as a thematic update, so I have to wonder, do the care packages just look cooler, or will they possibly have jump scares within them, similar to the Haunting of Verdansk packages that we saw last year during the Haunting event? I guess we'll have to wait and see how things are going to play out in regards to that. On top of everything, we have Halloween event rewards and cosmetics. We have new bundles in the form of Scream as well as Donnie Darko. The Halloween update is going to be returning 2 zombies. That was kind of underwhelming last year, but that's going to be coming back. And then the Ghosts of Verdansk game mode is also going to be returning. If you guys played that last year during the Haunting of Verdansk event, well, the same thing is going to be returning, which also means, I think, jump scares within the supply boxes, which that made the event suck for me. I mean, I like the event. I thought the event was cool. I just hate jump scares. Every time we go to the event, we're trying to unlock the event-specific Halloween content, and every time we have to run up to a box to loot it in Warzone, there's a chance it's going to jump scare you, which made me not want to open boxes because I hate jump scares. It's not that, like, I'm scared of them. It's that they're the cheapest form of scare, I guess. You can be super prepared for a jump scare, but jump scares are jump scares. They're going to get you a lot of the time. So I hate jump scares, and apparently they're going to be part of the event, so I guess we'll have to wait and see how that is going to play out. But in general, I'm just happy there is an event actually happening. The Haunting is a really awesome event. It's a really interesting concept. And again, it goes back to that idea of the old school Call of Duty events like Days of Summer and Shamrock and Awe, right? We need to have more things like this in the Call of Duty franchise, but for some reason, they've kind of done away with them over the course of the past couple of years. Some people are actually defending Activision when I made my video about Days of Summer. They're like, Days of Summer is just in the shop now. It's basically the same thing. It's not that bad. I'm like, of course it's that bad. An Adler skin where he's got red, white, and blue sunglasses is not the same as a proper Days of Summer event like we had back during Call of Duty World War II and back during Modern Warfare Remastered. I think the people that defend the fact that events are now gone are people that didn't actually play during them, and they like to be contrarian for the sake of being contrarian, but regardless, I digress, ladies and gentlemen. The Haunting, once again, is set to begin tomorrow on October 19th. We're going to be getting a brand new submachine gun throughout the event, which is going to be pretty cool. I'm definitely excited about that. New content is always interesting. And in general, Halloween cosmetics, Halloween-themed Nuketown, Halloween-themed stuff for you to play around with, which is fun because it's Halloween. It's October, so definitely some pretty cool stuff there. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, consider leaving a like. Thank you all so much for listening, and stay tuned for my next video as we discuss more spooky stuff within the Call of Duty franchise. Stay tuned for that, guys, and have a wonderful day.